Now everyone be quiet. Whilst we listen...
Check the mic and make sure...
We interrupt this regular scheduled program to bring you this important message.
Hello, everybody.
Biggest panda I've ever seen. Look at that now. Look at it.
Look, there's money on it!
Hello.
Hey.
Hi.
Hoi.
Well, I'm going to just give you guys a warning now that we will be back on if we lose power. They issued a severe storm warning literally moments before we went live. So if we just all of a sudden disappear, look at the channel and it will be back.
Maybe.
Well, I don't think you can come back into a stream that's been ended. So you'd have to I'd have to create another one.
Oh. Yeah.
So, yeah, I can see lightning and hear some thunder, so.
But our power always goes off.
Yeah, our power goes out if the wind blows, so. It's entirely
We're
possible.
not like those fancy people down the street that have the underground power lines.
Right. Yeah. So,
we're not that rich.
Just a tip for all of you that are here early. Tell the people that show up later if that happens.
Tell your friends.
Yeah. There has to be a TV VCR combo update tonight, right? No, it doesn't have to be. And there's not going to be. We're not going to talk about it because we can't. So
we can't.
Well, I mean, we can, but it's really not a good idea. So we're not going to talk about it. I know I'm leaving you guys in the lurch on that, and I just can't. I can't talk about it.
All right, moving on.
Damn, I'm not first, but I'm here. What's up, Bob? How's it
Hello.
going? Hello. First one here. No, you're not. Happy Thursday. Who's baking? Where they sit? No, not really.
I just put long sleeves on.
Yeah, it's 80 degrees where we are. We haven't had any really ridiculously hot days yet, but I'm sure it's coming.
It's nasty. It's too humid.
It's actually going to be quite cold this weekend. Well, chilly. This weekend overnight, it's going down into the low 50s. Yeah. You guys are roasting in Texas, and we're not. So, according to the weather outside, yeah, okay. Meatball sounds delicious. Let's see. How come they get cool nicknames? Let's see. Yeah, Mojo Joe. Mojo Joe. Well, we could do that. Okay.
Why?
It's like some weird, like everyone's pretending they're in a club and nobody will hear them. Pains of adulthood, haven't figured out what to eat for dinner. We had steak.
We had steak and corn.
Steak and corn. Yeah, we did.
It's cold.
And the local corn's just not quite ready yet. Like it was good.
It was too small.
Yeah, it wasn't quite there.
The cobs were small and the kernels were small. But cooking it on the grill, the flavor on the charcoal grill, delish.
Yeah, I smell like a fire. Like I smell like I've been.
Yeah. Even after washing them 3 times.
Yeah.
Because we cut our corn off the cob like children.
Yes.
So my hands smell like.
Does anybody else do that?
I don't like biting into the cob.
I can do either or, but it's easier to just cut it off. I wonder if our quiet Adam Sarah might not let us know where they currently. God, let's hide. Oh, you people are children. It's funny though.
Should hide.
I'm short. They'll never find me. Quick run behind the door. Shauna, hi everyone. You got shushed. Who stepped on my hand? What are you guys doing? What's up, Tina?
Hi, Tina.
You guys are funny. Oh. Jeez. What is wrong with you people? You people have a vivid imagination, I will tell you that. What's up, Adosa? How's it going? Emily's mom, hello. JD, hello. Karen's at the beach. Hello, hello.
Hi.
It's cute couple night. Who? Where? What are you
Not
watching?
us. Are you on the wrong station?
Yeah. It's been raining all day in East Tennessee. We haven't gotten anything yet, but we're gonna. Andy's a strawberry. Okay. Awesome.
Okay.
You know, you say that every time there may be a storm, and the number of times the power's gone out while live. 0. No, 1. Sarah had it go out.
Yeah, when I was on Philly Flippers draft, it went out.
It goes out. I swear to God, it goes out all the time here. All the time. Not as bad as when we first moved here. When we first moved here, I feel like it went out constantly. Like, for no reason whatsoever. And then, like, if there was a storm within 50 miles of our house, the power would go out. So, but yeah. I like to warn you guys.
Yeah, you're just getting warned.
I don't want to disappear and then be like, well, what happened to them? So, what's up, Bearded PokeTuber? How's it going?
Hi.
Jen's here. Hey, Adam and Sarah, love you guys. I watch you guys while listing and packing, usually during the day. I'm not far from you in Beaver County. Just wanted to say hi. Awesome. That's pretty cool.
Cute dog.
Yeah,
I
precious.
would like your dog.
We had Wingstop. Yum. Those two words, those 3 words together aren't normal. I don't personally care.
Normal. I never had
Tina,
it. Where even is it?
There's one like in downtown. Tina, tell me what you get from Wingstop. Can you still hear me okay if my mic's that far away from my face?
Yeah.
Okay. Tell me what you get from Wingstop. Tell me what you get from Wingstop that makes it yum, because I haven't had anything from there that I would say yum. I would say okay. Kim's here. Grilled corn is the best.
My bestie Kim.
That's right.
Yeah, it was so good. But like I said, the kernels were just so small.
Adam and Sarah, where are you? What's up, Mark? How's it going?
Hello,
Can't
Mark.
do the corn at Chipotle. Really? That's my go-to.
I love the corn at Chipotle.
The corn salsa and then I get the medium. What is the medium? The one that's not chunky? The mild's chunky.
The salsa?
Yeah.
Um
One of them's like a red, like almost a red sauce.
Oh, it's already on the food. Don't get me
That's the one
started about the lettuce at Chipotle.
Yeah. We got to get you guys a battery backup. Doesn't take much power to modem. It's true. We tried when we first moved in here. We tried to get an electrician to come out to put an exterior plug, and like all of them wanted ridiculous money. So I put it on Facebook, and like some kid that was training to be no, I mean he was legitimate, going to school, and he was on his way to be an apprentice in the union. So he was pretty much an electrician. He just was wading his way into the union. And he reached out and he's like, hey, yeah, I do side jobs. He goes, here's my qualifications. He was more than qualified to put a plug in.
Yes.
And he did a good job. And on top of that,
Then
so I asked him afterwards, I'm like, hey, do you know how to wire for a generator? And he's like, yeah, I do. He's like, but I don't have time to do it today. He's like, but I can get you a price and let you know. And he never contacted me back. And then I forgot about it until the last time until every time we lose power, I think I should find that kid's number and call him, but I don't. I'm pretty sure it's gone now. So.
Oh God, yeah, that kid's long gone.
Elote is my jam.
Corn.
Corn. Corn.
Isn't that the corn with the doesn't it have like what is it, cojita? Is that how you say it? Cojita cheese? Is that how you pronounce it? I don't know.
Yeah. Y'all need a backup generator.
Cojita, but I think that's cojita.
Yeah, I'm gonna need your help.
But I could be wrong. Eskeet?
Mesquite? Is that like mesquite, but it's just eskeet?
I don't know.
Adam, I sold the DVD again. Oh, his DVD that keeps coming back.
A DVD or DVD player?
No, it's a DVD. He sold it. So I can't remember. Junk Monkey, you'll have to tell the short version of the story. I can't remember why it keeps coming back. There's something with it. There's something with it that it just keeps coming back. I think it's the
God.
title. It's the title is so close to the title of another movie, and people buy it and then find out it's not that movie.
Oh my goodness.
Jen says, "Sarah, thank you with your cute dog."
Yeah, I love all animals except for raccoons.
Yeah. Hubby and son like garlic parm and hot honey boneless wings. I just get plain chicken strips, but their honey mustard sauce is the best. Okay. Chicky tendies. So basically what you're saying is you like Wingstop, but you don't get wings. You get chicken tenders. You're just fine. Yeah, no. I mean, I've never had their boneless stuff because I had their wings first, and I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna order from here again. So, it was expensive, and I'm like, and I'll be honest with you, Tina. The wings in Pittsburgh from anywhere, there isn't a lot of chain wing restaurants in Pittsburgh because they don't normally survive. Because most of the wing places or places that serve wings around here are dynamite. So, tough competition. It's like chain pizza restaurants don't really survive around here very much. You get Domino's and Pizza Hut for the most part, but there's not many of them.
Yeah.
We have so many abandoned Pizza Huts in this area. It's ridiculous.
Yes.
And they're hospitals and pawn shops.
Yeah. It used to be a Pizza Hut.
I think the one down the street is a wing place.
Which one is that?
Across the street from Brewster's.
Brewster's.
In Aliquippa.
Oh, no, it's Fox's Pizza, isn't it?
I
Oh,
don't know.
no. It's Bob. It's
Big Shot Bob's, yeah, which is a local
Yes.
chain, which is the only reason they survive. But even their wings, they're good, but they're...
You went in there the one time, and it was, like, gross.
No, yeah, it was. Like, you mean the place was gross.
Yeah.
Yes, the place was gross. And then you went into the one in downtown, and you said the same thing, but the wings were decent.
Downtown Coraopolis?
Yes.
The one we picked it up that day.
Yes, where they only took
Yes,
cash.
they only took cash. What is happening? Let me tell you, though, the wings were good. Or no, I think I got a sandwich. I don't know what I got.
But you had one of my wings, and they were good.
Place, yes, is skeezy.
Yeah.
It is skeezy. I don't know if I would go back.
Yeah.
Again.
Ooh, got another warning.
Right. It's fine, Adam.
I'm just looking.
Okay,
Yeah.
Joe DiNardo, let's move along. It's above us.
Yeah, but it's coming down.
Yeah, it's fine. Listen here, Joe DiNardo, let's move along.
Was looking at Generac generators. Yeah, those do get pricey. I'm a resell. It's here. Hello, happy Thursday. Let's see. Need one of those Tesla home batteries. Yeah. The
Tesla
red
makes
tomatillo
home
sauce
batteries?
is. Yeah, they do. The red tomatillo sauce is a hot one. Okay. Well, then I don't know which one I get. I thought I got. Oh no, the one I get is like kind of brownish. Yeah, that's it's the medium, not the mild, because the mild is basically just chopped tomatoes and onions. So.
Oh yeah, it's like Pico-ish.
The new F-150 can run our house, the hybrid or the electric one. Nobody wants that electric one now, though, because
I would never buy an all-electric car.
Well, they had a really good idea with it, but the problem is it's a pickup truck, and
yeah, I know.
When you go to tow with it, your battery life gets cut down by like 70% or something.
Oh, I'm sure.
So it just doesn't make any sense. No, the Cybertruck supposedly doesn't do that. The Cybertruck supposedly can tow quite a bit.
What's a Cybertruck?
That's a Tesla truck.
Oh, is that in existence yet?
It's getting there. It's in production. They're rolling them out. I think the first couple ones are due to be out soon. They are ugly, but it's growing on me. And they're bulletproof.
Really?
Yeah, the glass is bulletproof. So we had
Seriously?
pupusas. Yeah.
That's kind of cool, but I'm not a Tesla fan.
Yeah, but I could drive through the ghetto and not get shot.
I guess so.
Yeah. Pupusas the other day. Oh my God, heaven they are.
Pupusas.
Esquite equals eliote in a cup. Oh, okay.
Elote.
Elote. Whatever. I can't.
Eliote.
I don't speak Spanish. I can understand. Speaking never
What's
works.
wrong with raccoons? Well, live near the woods and have them rip your trash apart every freaking night and put it all over
What is
your yard
happening?
and crawl up on your roof. That's why I hate them.
For the love.
And if I'm being serious, and this, I'm sorry, but if I could shoot them, I would legally. I don't care. They're a nuisance.
Hi, Ping. What's happening? Do you like possums, but not raccoons?
I mean, I don't necessarily like. Well, I think we talked about this before. I don't like seek them out. If that's what
I don't
you're
think
saying.
we don't have any problem with possums because they don't tear our trash apart. So.
Yeah, they are around here.
And this raccoon we've got living around our house, he is got a pair on him because he'll come right up to the front door when there's a pit bull barking at him, and he doesn't care. He just starts picking through the trash.
I hate him.
It's called I didn't have to cook or do dishes. That's always a plus. We had that day
for sure.
on Sunday. Back in the 90s, we had a bad ice storm. We were without power for 12 days. Now my husband gets excited at the thought that we may lose power so he can play with his generators. I think I would be in that camp too, to be honest with you. First time I sold it, the case got damaged in shipping. Now I've sold it 3 more times with read description in the title.
If you get it back this time, I would just donate it.
Yeah, if you get it back this time, just tell the person to keep it and refund their money.
I'd be done.
Yep, because people do not read descriptions or look at all the pictures. That is true.
They definitely don't.
Bob's going to take a nap. Let me know when they get here. Seriously? Bob, I think you need to... If there's a comment down below where Bob's like, hey, it's starting, I'm going to be like, Possums are better than dirty raccoons. There you go. Raccoons, you never see them in the day. Where do they go? That's a good point.
Well, they're nocturnal animals, and if you see them in the day, they're rabid. So...
Yeah. That's true. Sister-in-law who lives in the Outer Banks, they got a Generac this spring. Hurricane season can be rough. Yeah, I can see that, sure. We're getting ready to spend the weekend in Coraopolis for a convention.
We live in Coraopolis.
Which Coraopolis, Lucky T? Because that's spelled differently.
She's probably spelling it wrong.
Oh, okay. We just had that storm that's above you. Oh, how was it? That's not raccoons. Sorry about that. I was hungry. Oh, okay. Trash pandas are not your friend or your trashest friend. That's a good point.
No, they're the worst.
Shorty says possums are adorable. I like both trash pandas and yelling cats. What are yelling cats? Are those possums?
Maybe.
I've never heard the yelling cat.
Trash pandas are...
Trash pandas. Yeah. Man, they aren't getting a like from me tonight. Bob, seriously. Raccoon in the daytime becomes a rabbit. What kind of witchcraft is that? Okay, yeah. Oh, happy San Diego Comic-Con weekend, everybody. Oh, yeah, I'm super excited about that. I can't spell. No tornadoes, so that's a plus. That is always high on my list. Yeah. Wow, I got through all the comments. Wow, what's happening
True.
here? I know. Jeez.
Jeez.
What has all transpired in the last couple days since we last spoke to you? Not much. We sold a lot of stuff.
Nothing has happened.
We started off the week strong, and this week has stayed steady, which is good.
Yeah, it's pretty good this week so far. It's,
I'm pleased.
It's slightly better than usual.
As you can see by the state of Sarah's little bookshelf behind her, she is.
Well, I'm
low.
I'm not low, but my bins are actually not full, and I have an extra bin now. So that's good, and yeah. So but also I was trying to like clean up back here because I have stuff everywhere. Like I said, I can always touch a cabbie. There's always a cabbie near me. This is the one with a fake tooth. I still haven't put him on yet. For her, I'm probably going to make it a girl. I don't know yet. And then we got this guy because he's getting his acne treatment. Seeing he's got that going on. So, but,
Wait, let's see the acne treatment again.
It's not really, he doesn't have acne. He has orange marker on his face. See this, right here?
Why did you take him out of the UV?
Because it's not working. He has to go outside. He's fuzzy. He's from Las Vegas.
He's a Vegas cabbie.
He is. Yeah.
Snakes are danger noodles. Yeah, I know that. Penguins are business goose. Porcupines are stabby rabbits.
Seriously, who makes this stuff up?
It says we eat at the Chinese place near your P.O. box. That place is closed, I believe.
Is it?
Yeah, I think it closed. I'm not 100% on that, but I think it's closed. Unless you're talking about the one in downtown, and that's not where our P.O. box is. I had 3 sales this week. Is that good? Or is that bad? That sounds bad, but I don't know. I don't want to say yes or no. Manatees are floaty potatoes. I like that one. Floaty potatoes. I just read this, and with your zoo of cats, you can cover your whole yard. Raccoons may also be deterred by the dog and cat urine. Yeah, they're not deterred by the dog urine, I can tell you that. That's for sure. And eating that?
Eaton Park?
Is that a place nearby?
Well, there's Eaton Park.
There is Eaton Park, yeah. But
I've never heard of Eaton at.
I love Cabby Twins you sold, Sarah. So cute.
Thanks. You know what? Mark actually sent me those, and I cleaned them, and they were like gross. And then I was like, I have these outfits that are like matching. I'm just gonna make them twins.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I did, and they sold today.
Yeah.
Go check out my Instagram. They're precious.
Sarah, he likes to make up weird ass names for things. I do that too.
Yeah, we do it too sometimes. We're, strange people.
Yay, Vegas cabbies. That's right. Terry's here. Hi, Terry. Are you allowed to be a reseller and take in the donations at Goodwill? I filled up an app and got a callback today, but I missed it. Oh, you're trying to get it? No, Goodwill won't let you. They only give you a certain time that you can shop. No, we love that place. Well, it depends on which one you're talking about, because there's a little post office in downtown that across the street there was Red China, and Red China closed and then reopened as something else. And then there's
yes, and now it's delish. I don't know how it was before because we never ate.
I couldn't see anybody eating in there though, because it's not big, and I don't think they have dine-in anymore. So, but then there's one in a shopping plaza behind our post office, and that one I believe closed. So, in fact, I know it closed. Our generator is a lot of work. First starter went out, battery died, need a new spark plugs. You have to change the oil, and it's noisy. Yeah, that's true. Are you going to make Halloween cabbies this year?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I am.
Your Insta is so cute.
Thank you.
I volunteer at a local charity thrift, and I can buy stuff before it hits the floor. Worth working there a few hours a week. Wow. Yeah, I believe there's a policy with Goodwill. And I don't know what the exact policy is, but I've heard that they'll let you buy things after a few days. Because Sarah was talking about doing that, for just working there like a day so she could get all the good stuff. Yeah. And then she found out that I believe once it hits the floor, it's got to be there for like 2 days before you can buy it. And if I were a Goodwill, I would hide things all over the place.
Not only Goodwill, but the other thrift store by us. But the people at those 2 thrift stores by us that we go to, the one on 65 and the one on 51, the people that work there are always like, they're also mean and in bad moods.
Yeah.
And I just couldn't deal with that vibe.
What are you?
That's not my vibe.
What are you, a millennial?
That's not my vibe.
Oh my God.
Totally. That's not my vibe. That's not my vibe. Those people are not my vibe.
Plus a 20% discount. Wow. I want a job at your thrift store too. It's by the Sheridan Pitt Airport. Nope, that one's closed. Sorry.
What? There's a Chinese place by the Sheridan in the airport?
The Sheridan is to the left of the post office, and the Chinese place would be behind the post office.
Oh.
In the little shopping center where there's that Italian restaurant that's never open again.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, but I was.
It was Hunan House, is what it is, and they're closed.
Hunan House.
Yeah, they are closed.
Didn't we eat from there once?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Can you guys hear and see me? We did lose power, just so you know. Somebody say something. Okay, thank you. I didn't know if anybody could see or hear me. I'm on my phone. We did lose power, but it's back up. So as soon as the internet comes back up, we'll be right over to you guys. So it's the Russians. Adam is going back to Clint. Yeah, that's right. This is accurate. Sarah's here. She's still alive. Don't worry. Yeah, well, it's the best I can do. I'm trying not to have to restart the show and put a whole new live together. So it looks like the internet is coming back up. So we'll see. Yeah. Video chatting like it's 2002, shaky image and all. Yeah, I don't get a really great phone service here, so I'm going off of my 5G network, which is very, very, very choppy. I'll be back on in a moment, I promise. There we go. All right, I'll see you guys in a minute. Yeah, give me a sec.
Hello?
Oh, look. Feedback. Oh, my God.
Turn off your phone.
I'm working on it.
Is it that hard? Just swipe out of the app. Am I still here? Like, what is happening? Am I still here? Like, what is happening? I think I am. Okay, I guess I am here because I'm watching on my phone and I see myself. I think I am. Okay, I guess I am here because I'm watching on my phone and I see myself. What is going on? Okay, I guess I am here because I'm. Are we back? Your microphone.
Or hello? Is this thing on?
I'd be like, can anyone see me? I just be like sitting here picking my nose.
Oh.
The stupid internet, it's like flickering a little bit, so I don't know. And when it goes down, the internet takes forever to come back up.
Yes. All right. Well, we'll try. If it goes out again, we're going to wait till the storm passes probably and then come back on. So just keep an eye out on the channel. And yeah, that's the best I can do, guys. Sorry.
It's the best I can do.
That's what Junk Monkey said. Hello. Check. Airline food. What's the deal with airline food? Oh, are you not hearing me? Well, everybody else says they're hearing me. For real though, get one of those APC battery backups. It might be a good idea actually, but
I mean, I'm not gonna if I can't do a live stream, I'm not gonna not make it.
Wow, rude.
Well,
all our fans are upset that you said that. Rain moved through this afternoon. Temps dropped to 69. Will be warm and muggy tomorrow. Yeah, we're getting a cool off.
It'll still be humid.
Well,
It's
yeah,
always
probably.
humid here.
It's gonna be 7. Oh, it's not gonna be that cool. I thought you said it was wow. And then we're going up in the 90s by the end of the next week.
Where I said it was going to be cold was somewhere else, but it is going down into the 50s here.
57.
Oh man, it sounds awful out there. I don't know how much longer we're gonna make it.
Yeah, I don't know, but yeah, Ovaltine. It's in a round jar. Should be called Roundtine. That's right.
Yes,
I love that episode. That is an underappreciated episode of Seinfeld. That was the one where Jerry was writing material for that other guy, or for what's his name, Banya, Steve Banya.
Oh yeah, Kenny Banya.
Yeah, Kenny Banya.
Did you call him Steve?
Steve. Yeah, I can't remember.
Steve Banya. That's not even his name.
It's gold, Jerry. Gold. That guy. I love that guy.
Yeah, that guy's annoying.
I would kill for 80. Yeah. No. That's what happens when you live in Texas. You got to deal with that excessive heat. It's just melting things. So, in Cranberry, it's storming like mad with tons of rain. Hard to drive through. Well, are you driving? Don't text and don't chat and drive.
Had to drive.
Had to drive through. Okay. Well, don't do that. But yeah. Yeah.
Oh God. It
just
sounds
rain
awful.
now. I think we're good. I'm here and ready to watch Adam squirm. Has Tommy started to tell him how he really feels? No, he isn't here. Kenny, not Steve. Yeah. I'm shocked the power grids are holding from all the AC demand. Yeah. We live near 2 nuclear power plants, so not like close to them. But there's the one in West Virginia that's not far from our house, and then there's one going east. That's not far. I mean, it's a little further, but yeah. So I think our power grid's holding pretty well with those 2 monsters.
Yeah.
Is Tommy in the room with you? Yeah, is he there? JP actually owns. Yeah, so he does. He doesn't own the whole thing. He owns 39% of the actual J. Peterman catalog. What's his real name? I can't remember now. The actor,
like the actor.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know, but I know it.
But yeah, he really does own 39% of the actual J. Peterman catalog, which is pretty awesome. So yeah.
Yes.
Rain off and on all day in Denver woke me up at 5:30 a.m. I hate that. That's the worst.
Yikes.
Yeah. So, no. What Paul is talking about, Flippin' Sports Guy, is he. We were in a live chat. Whose live chat were we in? The something couple. What was it? What's the name?
Hustle Couple.
Hustle Couple. Yeah, I was watching their live this afternoon while I was listening to some postcards, and Tommy was in there and he was talking about, Tommy stuff and FlipCon and all this stuff. And I'm like, he was just going off and I'm like, Tommy, tell us how you really feel. And he's like, I can't tell you how I really feel. He's like, I don't want to ruin their live. And I'm like, and then someone was like, do you really want to know how Tommy feels about it? And I'm like, I actually kind of do. But yeah, that's his name. John O'Hurley. You worked it out, JD. JD said John Peterman, not John Peterson. No, John O'Hurley. You got it. John O'Hurley, that's his name. And yes, he does own like a chunk of the J. Peterman catalog. So, that reminds me, got to set alarm to get up for an appointment tomorrow. That's how Friday is going to start.
Oh, I got to set my alarm too. Boom, did it. It's just that easy.
Why are you setting your alarm?
Because I always get up early and do some deliveries.
Oh, got it. The feelings in the room with us tonight.
I always set my alarm, and you're always like, you always set your alarm. It's always going off.
Yeah. Yeah.
I usually wake up naturally now, but I just keep it just in case.
What'd you get, Shorty? You can't just say dinner has arrived and not tell us what you got. Anybody else have anything good for dinner? Might as well talk about it now.
Steak, like we said, and we had corn.
The best Manchu comment yet. Right there.
Nothing?
We're hitting some yard sales tomorrow. Nice. Yeah. We got pizza. Did we talk about our pizza deal?
No, because we got it on Monday.
We got it on Monday. Yeah. So Sarah and I decided on Monday we were going to order pizza, and she usually waits for like a good coupon from like Uber Eats or something like that. Well, she got double this time because it was a 20% off coupon from our favorite pizza place, and it was buy one get one free Brooklyn pizzas, which are massive.
Yes.
Like, I mean, not the biggest pizza I've seen, but it's huge. And they were buy one, get one free. And we were like, well, it's really stupid to just buy one. And
right, and I didn't think it would let me use both promotions, but it did.
Yeah,
So it was like
so we-
$25
for
with
these
the tip included.
gigantic. Do you have a picture of the pizza?
I don't think so. I did take a picture of it, but I think I deleted it.
Oh.
I take so many pictures with eBay and
Yeah.
stuff. I'd have to delete.
But it was gigantic, and like it just seemed like such a waste to order one pizza when we just get the other one for free. So we had pizza Monday, and then later on Monday night, and then Tuesday for lunch.
Well, I had
Because
it. I had it a piece. The last piece I had today.
Yeah, this afternoon. That's right. So it's just I mean, you can't turn down a deal like that. So yeah. Let's see. Fun fact: he did host Family Feud for a short time. That's right. Ouch. Words heard, Adam. I know. I'm sorry. Pizza from Mr. Jim's. It's really good. All right, pizza. I like it. I had a hamburger patty and a Coke Zero. Fun. Just the patty? No. Are you low carbonate there, Andy?
Sounds like it.
Yeah. One day you won't have me to kick around anymore. Oh, I'm just kidding. Can you freeze the second one? Oh, it's gone, JD. It's long gone.
Oh yeah.
We can
I
eat
don't know
pizza.
how it would be if it was frozen.
Did it? We know. You know what we should have done with it. We did it once and it was good. Has anybody ever made pizza eggs?
Oh yeah. We found out about that when we were watching Weeds.
Yeah, you basically cut up all your slices of pizza into tiny little bits, and then you like coat it in scrambled eggs, and then you dump it all in a pan, and it makes this like pizza scramble, and it's awesome. So we should have done that. But yeah, that's a good one. So pizza eggs, yeah, I'm telling you, it'll change your life. So. Frozen Aldi 3-meat self-rising pizza right now. Good stuff.
Aldi? I
Really?
don't know about that.
Fart sack.
Is
it really good?
I got the pizza pictures.
Okay.
So look, this is the pizza boxes.
That's on
They're
our
as big
stove.
as-
That's a
it's as big as
4-burner
this-
stove, just so you know.
As opposed to the 2-burner that's traditional in homes. And look, there it is.
Massive. 2 of them. $20.
Delicious. $25, Adam. $25. Get it right.
Whatever. Still, it was good. So good. Sounds like the reason I'll never be skinny and attractive. Yep. I love Aldi's pizza. Oh, so wait a minute.
You don't have to be skinny to be attractive. That's a falsity.
That's a falsity. Is falsity even a word?
Yeah, it's a falsity. Some
Is that a
skinny
word? I
people
don't think that's a
look
word.
Sick, okay. I'd
don't think
rather
it's
be
a
a
word.
little chunky and than I would be too thin.
Yeah, and living in this house wouldn't work out.
It's sounding nasty out there. We might go down again.
3 meats are always good. Really? I've never had an Aldi's pizza. We just assumed that that it wouldn't be good, so we've never bought it, but maybe we'll have to give it a whirl. So it's good to me. I might have to. We have tried things that were recommended on the live, and it's been quite good. I think you're batting I think the live's batting 1,000 actually. Everything that's been recommended to us has actually been pretty good. So the stuffed peppers, the Stouffer stuffed peppers.
Oh yeah,
those
I
were
want
good.
those again. Those were tasty.
The only thing I have yet to try, but I'm sure it's good, is Bearded Poketubers Stoner Breakfast, which is eggs, pancakes, and baked beans and maple syrup. But I can't actually say that sounds bad to me, but it would be good. How much pot did the person that came up with the pizza eggs smoke, I wonder? Probably a lot.
It was on It was on that show Weeds.
Like, what the hell? And they say I'm the stoner over there making leftover pizza omelets. It's good.
It's on Weeds.
Try it, buddy, and tell me it's bad. You just get, so the deal was buy one, get one free pepperoni pizzas. You couldn't add, and when you added one topping to it, it
was like $7.
It was like $7 upcharge. Yeah, so only pepperoni, but that's fine. We like pepperoni. So
Pepperoni.
Look at Lizzo. Ooh. Getting an Aldi across the street along with a Quick Quack. What is a Quick Quack? Oh, tell us what a quick quack is, Andy.
That's probably thunder. I don't know.
Just because you're skinny don't mean you're looking good, crackheads. That's a good point. Beautiful. There you go. Oh, I'm thick and chunky. All right. I'm late, but I'm here. I do have ice cream for a snack tonight. Buy one, get one at Walgreens. Nice. Kelly, you missed the power outage that happened twice.
You got ice cream at Walgreens like $19.99.
I don't know. Buy one, get
You
one.
know how expensive stuff is at Walgreens?
Some things. I don't remember their food being that expensive. It's just not. I mean, maybe they do have actually a pretty large ice cream section for a drugstore. So I'm imagining it's a thing. I do have a body of a god. Unfortunately, it's not Thor. It's more like Buddha. Okay. I have a similar issue there, buddy. What's up, Jimmy? How's it going, buddy?
Yumma!
Aldi has come a long way in the past 20. He's the only person that comes in the chat that has his own sound effect. Did you know that?
But it really says Timmy, doesn't it?
It does, but it sounds like Jimmy. When everybody says it, it sounds like Jimmy to me. So, Aldi has come a long way in the past 25 years. I would agree with that. Because when we first started shopping at Aldi's, it was like, don't get the produce. And now I'm like, that doesn't look bad. I'll eat it.
I won't get the Clancy's chips.
Sarah doesn't like the Clancy's chips.
The Clancy's chips are nasty. They all taste the same. Salty, like over salted.
They are all very salty, yeah. The tortilla chips especially, but I do like a salty tortilla chip, so I'm not mad about it. I'll eat them.
You just stick your tongue in salt and it'd be the same difference.
Yeah. Ooh, that was a good one. You still need to try the pancakes, and I do. I really do, and I will. One of these days, I promise. Let's see. They definitely have. I ate 1.5 last night. I'll finish the other night. Good for you. Well done. Let's see. Because it's not bad, it's delicious. I'm sure it is. Yeah, I want to know what a quick quack is. Is it a fast duck? It's a car wash. Oh, it's a car wash. That's so disappointing. And who the hell calls a car wash a quick quack? But whatever.
I like that. It's cute.
They litter Southern California. I've never heard of it. Quick quack, is that like eating at McDonald's and then run to the bathroom? Yes, that's exactly what it is. Ben and Jerry's ice cream. It's $5.99, so more than Wally Mart, but whatever. Walmart is 30 minutes on the opposite side of town. Walgreens is 5 minutes away. There you go. Round is a shape. That's absolutely true. Oh, that just made me think of that video with that girl where the guy's like, he has that like can with the different shapes cut out of it and the blocks. And he's like, where does the square block go? And it goes in the square hole. And he's like, then where does the rectangle? And the girl's like, in the square one. In the square one. And then he's like, the rectangle goes. And she's like, the rectangle. And he's like, that's right, the square hole. And he's like, what about the round one? That's right, it goes. And she's she's just falling apart the whole time. Sarah doing a show and tell tonight. Do you have a show and tell?
I have nothing.
Wow.
I legit have nothing.
People, I'm really happy I didn't. I did a lot of editing on Wednesday, and I was done with all my stuff, and I thought, you know what Sarah needs? Sarah needs an intro to her show and tell moment on the show.
And did you make one?
No. But I was going to, and I still am going to, because I feel like we need segment intros. I feel like that's the only thing this show is missing.
I'm gonna. What do they call it? Whenever you're trying really hard.
You're gonna improv.
I'm gonna be reaching. Is that what they call it?
Yeah. No, don't do that.
What? Well, who's this dude? Does anyone know who this dude is? What are these pom poms?
That's what are these George.
Pom poms?
I believe that looks like George to me. Wait,
George
what is that pin?
Who?
I don't know. What's that pin?
Is that Mason? What are these puffs?
Is that a Masonic pin he's wearing?
Adam, I don't know.
Where's the studio?
I don't know. This is another language.
Oh, yeah, that is. Why don't you use Google Translate on the back of it?
Why don't you?
Oh, that's Bob. That's Bob.
I guess I could. God, it sounds bad out there.
It's fine.
Let me see. Okay, fine. I'll use Google Translate on it.
It's agreed then. Sarah has an official show and tell segment, and Adam is going to make it. Yeah, I'll do it.
Fine. I just don't have anything today.
We'll do it.
This has just been sitting over
West
there for a
Point.
while.
No, I don't think so. Bob the Puff Man. There you go. I almost fell down all the stairs from all the grease when I used the bathroom. Oh,
What are the puffs?
he looks like a military from maybe Russia. You might be right. It's Nick Papagiorgio. It's from Vegas. No, it's Nick Papagiorgio from Yuma. He's from Yuma, Arizona. He's in software. It looks like Russian. That's Roman's great uncle. Where is Roman?
Why is it saying it's Japanese?
It's Prague. Frank Ferdinand.
Russian.
Does look Russian.
I
Could be
thought
Russian.
Russian is like characters.
It's Chester. His name's Chester. Shit.
We're
That's
not
right.
having show and tell anymore.
Nick Papagiorgio.
So
from
how
Yuma.
about that? How about you guys?
Smile, kid. You're in Vegas.
You guys are blocked from show and tell.
Rude.
Block them.
Oh, for the love.
Red mark on my face. What is happening? I don't know. I'll figure it out later. I guess that's all I got today.
No cabbies. No nothing. Huh?
I do have this Jessmar that Mark sent me, and it is all cleaned up. Her hair is all done. She just needs clothes. She's already sold. I just need to see what kind of outfit this girl wants on her.
She also has puffs.
Yeah, she's cute, right?
You made her hair very puffy.
I know. She's adorable. Well, the Jessmar, the quality of yarn is a little better than the ones that they made in China and such. So it's pretty nice.
She's an Audi.
Yeah, she is. All of them are Audis, yeah.
No.
Yep. So I have her.
Ah, that's who it is. It's the Archbishop of.
I'm like, what is happening? I don't understand. Like,
What is happening?
I don't know who that is. I have nothing else. I have nothing.
It's a bit nutty.
I have nothing.
Sorry, Franz Ferdinand, Czech Republic. Got it. It's all making sense now. I might need to buy a new mattress. Anyone have any recommendations? My recommendation is going to be way different than anybody else's, but I love my Sleep Number. Absolutely
Yeah, it's holding up so
love
well.
It is. It's fine. I love it. Love the Sleep Number. It takes some getting used to, Jake.
It's a glorified air mattress.
It
that
is,
costs
yeah.
thousands of dollars.
It absolutely is. Yeah. No, it's not. It's not. Okay. Let me rephrase this. It is a glorified air mattress, but it is not like an air mattress, meaning if Sarah moves, it doesn't move my side. It has different
True.
veins in it so that you only are in control of your side. So if you're laying on it and somebody gets in and out of the bed, it doesn't bounce you out or anything like that.
True. And you can't control it from your phone.
It does take some getting used to, though, because at first you're kind of the first month or so you're toying around with the number, trying to figure out what you like, because Sarah for the longest time said she liked really firm beds, and so she had it on the maximum setting, and now she's down to like 60, which is
You don't know my settings. You don't know
yes,
my
I
life.
do because it shows up on my app whenever I open it to
You don't
to
know.
do it.
You don't know my life.
But yeah, it's I love it. It's the best bed I've ever slept in. I will say that without a doubt because I sleep in it comfortably. My back never hurts.
Oh, see now both are say 50, but see, like you can control it from your phone.
Yeah.
However,
Well, you used to have. She used to have it. You used to have it at 90 when you first started out, and then you slowly deflated it.
I would say I would not get one again.
I would. I love it.
It's not quality. It's breaking down.
Well, but I'm telling you what's going to happen
How many
next time.
times did the people have to come out and give us like extra padding for it? And like, there's not going to be a next time because I will never spend that kind of money on a mattress again. We're just on the last payment. We financed that damn thing for 2 years.
Yeah, it's good. I love it. And if we ever get new beds, Sarah's getting her own mattress on her side, and I'm getting my own mattress.
I'm getting
on
my
side.
whole own room.
So Sarah's
Who are we
moving
getting?
out. She'll just come over whenever she wants dinner.
No.
friends of mine got a Casper and they really liked it. We went through several of those box beds, JD, and none of them were really that great. They were good for a minute, and then like after about a year, they were just so broken down and not really worth it anymore. So Jackass is here. All right, settle down. I'm here. Stop calling. All right, I'll take you off my call list. You can get it at Bob's Discount Furniture. Don't get any mattress. Good night, Mark. Have a good night. Human-sized dog bed. That could work out. Sorry, I was worried you could have at least answered the phone. I'll be lursting till I get sucked into some bullshit. There you go. I love it. My daughter loves... See? There you go. Another sleep number. Runs on air. Sort of. What it does is that...
Yes, it does. Like...
Yeah, what it does is that it stays at a certain... Well, see, I don't know exactly how it works because when somebody gets in the bed, it adjusts to the person based on the what that side's favorite sleep number is. So when MIckie gets into the bed, it pumps it way up because it's a 30-pound dog, but then when I get in it, it deflates. So I don't know if it's like
60 pounds. I don't know what you're talking
all right, 40 pounds, whatever. But it's so yeah, and then it adjusts to him at my setting, and then when I get in the bed, it adjusts to me. So I don't know if it like will stay where it always is, like without a dog getting in and out of it, or it will inflate itself, and then when you get in the bed, it'll adjust. But if you roll over to one side, it will adjust that side to your setting. If you roll back, it'll adjust it again. So it always is adjusting. I love it. So it's what kind of BS? Let's see. Sell that high dollar card yet? Not talking to me, I imagine. What if someone hacks your bed? That could be a problem.
I know. I want to do that sometimes. Like if Adam's still sleeping, I want to just deflate him completely.
It would be funny, actually. I'd probably laugh. That's like Sleep 8. I've never heard of that. It's happening already. There you go. I wonder if Adam and Sarah are running on General Mountain Time. Seriously, Bob? Let's see. Speaking of quality and breaking down, how's the couch doing? The couch is fine. In fact, it's funny. It is slightly different than the other couch. It goes back further and the pockets are bigger. However,
pockets?
The little arm pockets on the side that lift up and you put your stuff in it. However, the cat already peed on it. So working on that. It's great. So she's been put back on her medication.
She's back on her benzos.
Yeah, she's back on her medication because she was doing so well, and then
I think it's funny that she would pee on your side, but she never peed on mine.
It's not a lot of pee this time around.
I think she hates you.
I think she does too. Yeah, or she loves me so much she has to pee to make sure no other cat can sit there. That's possible. So I'm cheap. I got my mattress given to me. Parents had it in their guest room, was never used. It's a little firm, so I bought a cheap topper. It's meh. Yeah. That's what we were going through. So until we found a good one. So put on a helmet. What? That could be the ultimate way of screwing with your spouse. It's true. Remember when water beds were cool? I slept in one once and it was not a pleasant experience. Did you ever sleep in a water bed?
Yes. I almost died because the heater turned off in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
What? You can go into hypothermic shock that way.
You can, yeah.
I literally almost died. It was at my high school boyfriend's house. His parents weren't home.
Oh. That cat loves the show. He needs his own segment. I agree. So, evening. The 21st century version of Gaslight. Yeah. Did you change my sleep number? Yes. Yes. That 100% means the cat is upset with you. Does it? What did you do? I didn't do anything. She's an asshole. That's all I can say.
Maybe if you didn't throw her across the room.
I did not until she peed on the nuke. I didn't throw across the room. I just flicked her. But no, I didn't. I don't do anything. In fact, I am the only person that's nice to that cat. The rest of the cats pick on her because she's the runt, and she always sits on me. I'm like her bed. So I'm very nice to that cat. So I don't know what I did. I slept on an air mattress for 5-6 years, so I'm not picky. Maybe when I'm rich, I'll buy a nicer bed. There you go. I had a water bed in high school. No clue what you're talking about. I would never touch your sleep number. Yeah, right. Yeah. Remember Bonner from Growing Pains? He had a waterbed above the garage. No.
Yes, I remember
that.
Boner. His name was Boner, not Bonner.
His name was really Boner.
Yes.
I was hoping it was Bonner because I.
No, Adam. If it was Bonner, it would be Bonner. It's Boner.
How did they get away with that?
It was the 80s. His name was Boner.
Can you stop saying that? Tommy's going to clip it. And it's just going to be a flash cuts of you saying that over and over and over again.
That was his name.
Raises to 100, walks away whistling. Yeah. Orange cat behavior. Yeah. There's your answer. You haven't killed the bully cats. That's the reason the cat needs to express their opinions. Well, I'm not going to kill the bully cat, so she's just going to have to go back on her medication, which is what she's on. So, okay, sir, you get the highest setting. Alcohol and waterbeds don't mix, by the way. Oh, did you have a bad experience?
That was also my bad experience. I also was drinking.
Yeah, I could see that being a little vomitose. Yeah. When I was little, our cat jumped on the waterbed and then the basement flooded. Yes. These were never a good invention. There was never a time where like that should have been a thing.
I would love it.
No, it's not good for you. So,
why is it not good for you?
because your body shouldn't be in motion every time you move. That's weird.
I think it's fine.
Yeah, okay.
I think it's great.
And by express, I mean release. Yes. And by opinions. Yeah, we get it. Water beds and everything don't mix. Damn it. Sucked in. Back to work. Yeah, sure. You'll be back. I know you. Yeah, I've slept on one once, and I don't remember it being an enjoyable experience. I was young. But no. And then by the time the 90s came rolling around, they were pretty much done. Anybody that had a waterbed was kind of like a creeper.
Why were they a creeper?
I don't know, because like it was like
you know what? Everyone that I know that had a waterbed in high school or in my 20s like is dead now.
Yeah, did they have a van too?
No, but they had like drug problems.
Did they have a van with like the little window?
No.
Did they use the word man a lot? Did they go to the bathroom frequently?
Telling you, 2 people that I know that have waterbeds are dead now.
Wow, it must have been the waterbed.
Telling you.
Yeah. So, I never had a waterbed. They were such a pain in the ass to get off of, rolling and flopping. Yeah, exactly. And then at the very end, you'd catch that little wooden section where that was containing the waterbed, and you would hurt your knee or your ass.
That were like high up.
I hated it. The one experience I had on it, I got up in the middle of the night to pee and hurt my ass trying to slide off the thing because, like Shorty said, you're fighting the waves to get off this dumb thing, and you're like, oh,
or you don't like this is how you're going.
Yeah,
you're fighting the waves.
That is a spot on impression of a person trying to get off a waterbed.
Not me.
I had a waterbed and a van, and I'm here.
Oh my God, you've lived.
How'd you make it? What kind of van did you have, Bill? Did it have an eagle on it?
You told us about his van before.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah. My dad had a waterbed and a mustache in the late 80s through the 90s. Nice. Yeah. My dad, we did not have a waterbed, but my dad did have a van. My dad was so attached. I swear my dad, and I'm joking when I'm saying this because I know my dad does love me, but I swear my dad loved me more than that, or loved the van more than he loved me, because that van was his baby. He loved that thing. It was
I don't think you ever told me about your dad's van.
Oh my God. I never told you about this van.
No, the only thing I know about is the Corvette, because you told me how your brother would like flop around in the back.
Yeah.
And the same with my sister, because we had a Corvette Stingray, and it was only a 2-seater. And when we wanted to go places, my sister would crawl down in the back part.
Well, when my parents, when it was just me before my brother, my mom drove a Corvette, and my dad had this had this 1970 something Dodge van, and it was cream and it had brown and orange stripes going down the side, and then they check marked up the back.
Yeah.
And then it had the big windows in the back with the drapes, and it had the bench seat that would fold down into a bed, and then it had 2 captain's chairs.
What? Did you ever sleep in it?
No,
Did he
because my
ever
parents
sleep in it?
are just about as outdoorsy as I am.
Did they ever sleep in it?
I don't know.
Why
my
do
dad-
we have this? If we're not
My dad loved to travel, and by travel I mean like would shove my mom in the car and then drive around, and then they get out for 3 seconds and then he'd shove her back in the car and they drive around more. And like my dad just never knew when to just stop and chill for a minute. Like he'd be like, "Oh, let's go here. Oh yeah, that was fun. Let's go here. Okay, that was fun. Let's go here. Okay, time to go home." And it was like, well, we played in the park for 4.5 seconds, and then we went to the Strawberry Festival for 3 minutes, and then we went home. But I do remember vividly this memory. Do you have a specific memory, like when you came online, like that you can go back to and say that was my first vivid memory? Because this was mine, and it was kind of disturbing.
When I came online?
Yeah, like one of your first memories as a child. Like that. When I say came online, you were obviously alive from 1 till this moment.
Oh, yes. I know my first memory as a child.
Was it a little traumatic like mine?
No.
No, since mine was.
My first memory as a child was when I was 2. It was like 2.5 years old. Now, yes, I do remember. When
2.5?
Yep.
Oh.
When my grandparents came to stay with me when my sister was born in 1982. I was 2 years old. My sister was being born. My grandparents came to stay with me while my mom and dad went to the hospital. My mom went into labor, and they gave me a necklace with a little pig on it, and it's thundering.
Like a little gnat just went.
A little pig, a little pig, and you put a penny in it, and you wore it around your neck.
Okay, well, 2. Mine was. I think I was like 4 or 5. And
Yeah,
no, I was
remember.
definitely 4 because my brother.
That's my
I don't believe my
moment.
brother
She's
was born
watching.
yet.
I'm like an elephant. I remember everything.
So I remember this is one of my first memories as a child. My parents and I were driving through like the hills in California, and like some of the hill roads in California, back then, they were just a road. There was a road and a cliff, and that was it. Like road, cliff. There was like 2 lanes, cliff, and that was it. No pull off. Like you had to wait to pull off.
God.
So my first memory one of my first memories of a child was my mom opening the door to the van so I could pee out of the van while the van is in motion. Yes. Yeah, she held me and I peed out of the van while the van was moving down the road in Northern California mountains. That was one of my first memories as a child. And I could be exaggerating this and say that the van maybe wasn't moving, but I think it was. But I know for certain that I was peeing off off the floor of the van outside with the van door open. Because it didn't have a sliding door on it. It had those doors that opened like this.
Okay, this sounds awful.
That was like one of my first memories as a child.
Was peeing out a van?
Yes. Yes.
Mine was like, my sister was born and I got a cute little piggy
Yeah.
necklace.
Yours is adorable.
Adam's is like, I peed out of a van
Yeah.
when I was 4.
That was one of the first memories I had when I was a child. Oh, yeah. Yeah. The other memory, coincidentally, takes place in that same van, and that is me getting sick from Long John Silver's. But,
Really?
yeah, there was a
Did
long
you
period of
puke?
time
Did
where
you puke in it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Ew, fish puke?
Yeah. Yeah. It was bad.
Gross.
Yeah.
I puked up milk and Chuck E. Cheese pizza in my dad's Cadillac.
That sounds amazing. Your memory. I'm so normal now. It's fine. That sounds more like a hostage situation. Mine was falling in a pond through ice when I was 3.5.
Oh
See,
my
most of the first
God.
memories are a little traumatic. Okay, you've seen it back in the van. Exactly. That's my dad. She came online so many times she can't remember the first time. That's right. Oh, zing. Oops, iPad running out of power. Catch you Sunday. Thanks, Tina. My uncle had a van that had a shag orange carpet all over it on the roof and everything. Nice. Your uncle was a bit of a ladies' man, it sounds like. Well then, I can't say I've ever peed outside a moving van.
I'm surprised that power didn't go out for that one.
Wow.
Come here, Mickey. Come here, son. Come here, Mick.
There's a joke about pissing. Oh, here's my mom. It was not moving. We pulled over so you could pee.
You're dramatic.
I swear. I don't know about that. Adam's mom.
Come here.
Sorry.
Come here.
Yeah.
He's here.
I think it was moving, Mom, but that's me. Dad didn't like to stop for anything. That's not a sound effect. No, that was not a sound effect. That was real.
It's thunder.
I don't have a thunder sound effect. That's the best I can do.
My
That's the
poor
closest.
son.
Yeah, he hates it. Holy cat crap, that shook my house through the booter. Yeah. That was nuts. That was a big one. I heard it in the window. The windows
My poor
reverberated. So, but yeah, that was one of my first memories. I have several more that I remember as a kid. So, but most of them are quite traumatic. And not traumatic, but most of them are quite. Now that I know my mom's here, I can't use the word traumatic. They're not traumatic. They're just odd situations. Like I remember I was a kid one time and I was smacking a golf ball around with a baseball bat in our front yard. Like not throwing it up in the air and hitting it. Like I was just, kind of putting it along. And then I took this like massive swing with it and I got a hold of the whole thing and it went straight through the garage window. And I was like, oh, that's not good.
I guess I had a couple traumatic memories. Oh, I can go through 2 traumatic memories. No, 3. One, when I was 6 years old, me and my mom and my dad and my sister were going camping in Tynesta, Pennsylvania, if anyone knows where that is.
Oh,
we were driving on the way there, and we were like, what is happening?
Maybe. I thought it was a different story.
There was a tornado, and we were stuck on the road, and we basically couldn't go backwards and we couldn't go forwards. So we basically had to just sleep in my dad's Blazer overnight. And I was like crying my eyes out. My sister's like, it's fine.
That sounds like your sister.
I'm like, is it though? And then another one was when I was 9. We were camping, and my friends and I were swimming in the swimming area in the lake. And my dad's friend's son was down there skipping rocks. And then he was like, well, I'm going to try and throw rocks at them. So he chucked a rock at me.
Yeah.
And it hit me in the back of the head. I still have a little scar from it. My head started bleeding like profusely because head wounds bleed a lot.
Yeah.
And then I had to go to the hospital and get stitches. Uniontown Hospital in like the middle of nowhere. And then when I was 11, I almost shot my foot off with a .38 special.
This all sounds great. I had a bunch of weird ones. None that were too overly traumatic. But yeah, it's just amazing how like you pick and choose some of the memories. I never did this that I can remember. And I'm sure my mom might throw me under the bus here, but I can remember vividly in like 2nd grade, a kid peeing himself and like crying so profusely that he peed himself that like the teacher couldn't handle it and had to call the principal to calm this child down and get him out of the classroom. And like, I don't think I ever did that in school, but I could have, but I don't remember it.
Your mom's like, that was you, Adam.
She's going to be like, yeah, Adam, you definitely did. But no, I don't think so. But I vividly remember this kid just crying like crazy and like to the point where like he was hyperventilating because he peed himself. And I'm just like, even as a child, I'm thinking to myself, well, you just peed your pants. It's not that big of a deal.
Oh, also, like the first or second time I shaved my legs, I just like shaved the skin right off of my leg.
Oh, God.
Like a huge like strip.
Yeah. Kelly doesn't remember the first injury, but my parents tell me I had me on the counter and somehow I fell off and broke my arm. Apparently I broke the other arm a few years later. Similar situation. Interesting. Susan says, phew, big storm here. Glad you're still online. We got booted once. And it may happen again. If it does, we'll try to come back like we did last time. But, yeah, we're here. Jumped off a 70-foot cliff and landed sideways in the water. Had to be rescued. Oh God.
What?
How old were you, JD? Wish we had a storm. I love how both your mothers are just lurking, waiting to stop you from selling heirlooms, suggesting traumatic parenting. That's right. I forgot what rain looks like. Hi, Bob. Bob, are you very, very, very behind, or are you just saying what's up?
He left and came back, right?
Maybe. What is rain? How does it smell? What does it feel like? It's wet. That's about it. Annoying. Wait, when did it become Thursday? Like, I don't know, 22 hours ago. JD wins the prize. Yeah, that was a good one. There's so much about like the early part of our lives that are just so weird because number one, we grew up in the 80s. Did you have anybody in your grade school, very young? So we'll say 1 through 5th grade.
Pee their pants?
No. Did you have anybody get seriously injured? Well, what you would think was a serious injury, because we had an odd one in our school.
What I would think is a serious injury.
Yeah, where like your whole class was talking about it.
Like
I'll tell you mine.
School, like during school, or somebody that got injured outside of school.
I'm going to say in school, but either or if you didn't have it. So here was mine, and this was weird, and I'll never forget this as long as I live. And like as an adult, I think about this, and I think, wow, how irresponsible of the school. So my old school I went to a Catholic school in Northern California, and
Northern California.
It was a lot bigger school, and they had a baseball team. And they had this old baseball field in the back of the school. And during recess, they let us play in the baseball field because it was very seldom used. And in one of the dugouts, there was one of those old school pitching machines, with the metal arm that would swing around and then go like this. Well, there was this cog on it, rusted cog. And this kid was playing hide and go seek, and he was hiding underneath it. And he stood up and hit his head on the cog. And the ambulance shows up, everybody's going crazy. He showed up like 3 weeks later at school, wrapped a head, everything. But like, it was the talk of the town. Like, people were like, I think his brain's on the machine, like all this craziness. And meanwhile, I'm sure he just cut his head. But like, it was like, I heard he almost died and all this nutty, crazy stuff.
His brain's on
But now as an adult thinking about it, I think to myself, wow, how irresponsible, number one, letting a bunch of kids play in what is basically an abandoned field. Number two, leaving this old rusty piece of metal in the dugout, like unattended, that a kid could just go and get in there. Like you just take that thing and throw it in a garbage can, like at this point. And then at number three, there was no adult out there to tell the kid, don't hide under the rusty, sharp piece of metal. And I'm just like, how do we make it out of the 80s? But yeah, that was it. Yeah. We had a major thunderstorm this evening, hail and all. Thought our picture window was going to break. Ooh.
Yikes.
I got a huge splinter in my foot, and when the doctor went to pull it out, I kicked him in the face with my other foot. He slapped my butt, is my first memory. My Nam slapped him on the back of the head.
Are doctors allowed to slap the butts of patients?
I feel like I'm going to say, I feel like in the 80s, like if you were close enough with said family, you could hit a kid. Like, I feel like if you had a really close neighbor or even like an uncle or something like that, and your kid was acting out, like if you smacked the kid, it was socially. Am I wrong on this in the 80s? Because I feel like that was a thing. I feel like my grandmother hit me a few times and maybe an uncle or two. Well, I know for sure one of my uncles did, but he was just kind of one of those guys that just like to punch everybody. Nothing is worse than getting smacked in the head with a giant cog. Yeah, right. I ran into a metal goalpost during PE, knocked unconscious. There go. I slipped my foot open on an awning screw while sliding around a wet pavement after a tornado. Took 8 people to hold me down for stitches. Yeah, that's a bad one. Shit, the 90s too. None slapped me. Yeah, I feel like it was just a thing. Like, kids misbehaving and your friends over, you just shut up. Like, I felt like that happened to me frequently. But if you didn't know,
friend's parents beat your ass.
No. I just feel like if you were over a friend's house and the kid was misbehaving, like you were like, no, whap, stop it. But if my mom didn't know you, she would kill you if you hit us. That's a guarantee. So, in the 70s and 80s, everyone could whip the kids. Yeah. Oh my, I had horrible accidents. Yeah. I don't know. It was such a different time back then. I was listening to a stand-up comedian. You remember those big red dodgeballs?
Yeah.
That used to get beamed off your head all the time in dodgeball?
I was so scared of dodgeball. And when I was in grade school, in Catholic school...
You were scared of dodgeball?
I was scared of anything getting thrown at me. My favorite day was the parachute day. I love that. No one ever picked me. I was not athletic. I was always picked last.
I am not surprised at this.
What?
You're not what you'd call graceful sometimes. I've seen you fall down.
I was never picked. I hated playing dodgeball. I'm like, they're going to throw balls at me. I would try to actually get hit, like on purpose, so I wouldn't have to play.
So those things, they don't use those anymore. Did you know that? They use foam balls. Because there was a comedian talking about it and how that thing would hit you and it would make that whang when it hit you in the face.
Oh, yeah.
You'd have 30 of them coming at you at one time. Yeah, I love those things. You kick them and they go flying and hit the kid in the face. Like, it was awesome. They got rid of all the cool stuff. Adam, stop now. Be kind to your wife. Okay. Parachute day was... See?
I love parachute day.
Ooh, fire poker through the top of my ear. Ow.
Oh.
I got hurt doing stupid shit almost weekly. Bargain effects here. Hello and good evening. Hello. I preferred Soakum to simple dodgeball. What's Soakum? I don't remember that. My brother was the reason that we had separate boys and girls playing dodgeball. What'd he do? One pump BB gun wars. We did too. You always pumped it twice, 2 or 3 times just to make your friends mad. Yeah, good point. I used to jump on handrails with rollerblades. Broke both of my ankles and had to get 2 skateboards to take me to the emergency department. Yeah. Did you ever go down a hill on one of those old 90s skateboards? You know, the big, like, wide skateboards you sit on?
Yeah, I never did.
We used to do that. Have I told the wagon story before on this live?
No, but I think I know about the wagon.
Yeah, that was one of my other really brilliant ideas. So we used to live on this big hill that was basically it was kind of like a C. It would come down, but it was pretty steep. And I had this blue wagon. And I wanted a blue wagon. I didn't want a red wagon. So my mom got me a blue wagon. But anyways, I thought, I'm going to take this thing up to the top of the hill. I'm going to sit in it. And I'm going to steer with the handle. This should work. And I did it. And the last thing I remember was careening through my front yard and smashing into my neighbor's fence because I couldn't stop it. So that wasn't a real good idea.
No.
So we were years apart, but the same grade. He hit me in the face hard. I could see that. I don't know. What else stupid things did you do in your childhood other than your...
I never did stupid things when I was a child. I mean, except for almost shooting my foot off. That's not stupid.
I didn't say it was stupid.
That's my artwork as
original Sarah art.
That's my God. Every time I visit my mom every week, and every time I go to her house, I always forget to get the picture of me when I won the other coloring contest with the scary Easter bunny that came.
I don't think we've ever had this conversation in the 7 years we've been
Right.
together. Did you ever play any sports?
Basketball.
Really?
Yeah. Whenever
How
I
long?
was, only whenever I was in like Catholic school from like 5th
Were you
grade
any
to
good?
8th grade. No.
I'm picturing you like Stanley on The Office with the...
No, I'm not like that. That was not that bad.
No.
But I'm telling you, nobody would pick me. I would never get picked.
This sounds a little traumatic. Is this true? Have you been carrying this trauma with you your entire life?
No, I mean, I don't know. I would never score any goals. I would never make any hoops, whatever it is, baskets, or whatever the hell they call it.
Never score any baskets? Or never
I
score
never
any
scored
hoops?
Wrong.
I was I was just a loser when I was little, I guess. I don't know.
I played hockey for many years.
Catholic school kids are mean.
Yes, that's accurate. I played hockey for many years, basketball when I was in grade school. My mom wouldn't let me play football, but she'd let me play hockey.
I'd have been ice skate and rollerblade like quite good.
I was pretty good at hockey. I remember specifically my mom would not let me play basket or football because she said it was too dangerous, but hockey was fine. So
They let you fight in hockey.
not in high school. They don't. Good idea. Bad execution. Yes, the wagon was a good idea. Bad execution. I have a video of me after pulling the milk out of a fridge with a broken light bulb. It took my skin off the bone and tendons were exposed. Oh God. In the 70s, I was home alone and I cut into my palm with an X-Acto knife. Walked myself to the ER and they stitched it up with no insurance card. Just an address to send the bill. You walked to the ER? How far was the ER?
She said walked into. So she
No, she said walked myself. Oh, into the ER. Okay. You didn't walk all the way there, did you? I was 14. Okay. You took a wagon down the hill and flipped it over the top and landed on your face. I remember hitting the fence though, Mom. Sarah yelling at the basketball team, "Pick me, I can score touchdowns too."
I'm telling you, I wasn't good at sports.
I survived Catholic school, sucked real bad at basketball. Same, yeah. Susan, I was build model through my childhood. I was always sporting a razor blade cut. I should correct that. Should not be past tense. I suck real bad at basketball. Yes. I lived a half a block away from St. Francis. So you walked yourself, bleeding and all, to the hospital.
Wow,
That's pretty good.
that's dedication.
You did you mean to correct this? Yes, you did. 3 times. Got it. By the way, I finally got the part to fix my swamp cooler. Yay! Junk Monkey's gonna have cold air again. We
Wow.
Wow.
There you go. I don't know. It's fun talking about my childhood because there's so many things that you did back then that people don't do anymore. Like, how long before you were allowed to like go hang out with your friends and walk around the neighborhood by yourself?
I think I was like, I want to say 8.
That's about when I was. Yep.
They just didn't care.
Go outside and play. Shut up.
Well, they
When the
say
street
they
lights
were- yes,
lights come on, you got to
Yes.
come up.
That's a real thing.
Yeah.
They didn't care about us, and they never wanted us in the house.
No. Go outside and play.
When the inflatable swimming pool came out,
This sounds like a bad.
you never were allowed to go back in the house.
Oh, after you were in the pool? No.
Yeah, you don't,
No.
you don't want to get the couch wet. You don't want to get
Right.
the sofa wet.
Right.
And then, make sure you got to hose the grass off your feet and all that.
Yeah. Yeah, that was accurate. I remember we had this sandbox out back, and
We
like
had one too.
my mom would be like, "Just go outside and play in the sandbox or something." And I'm like, "Mom, there's a bunch of cat crap in it." And she's like, Well, then go play out in the backyard or something.
Why is some cat crap in your
Because
sandbox?
the feral cats in Northern California use it as a litter box.
Oh no!
And I was older at the time. I was like 12, and I didn't play in the damn sandbox.
Oh,
Like,
I loved our sandbox. We had a Smurf sandbox.
was it plastic?
Yeah.
Oh no, ours was wood. It was built into the side of our house.
Oh no, ours was on a cement thing on the side.
Okay.
It was a Smurf sandbox, and we had a little back patio. Now it's not
And
there.
you played in it until you went to college.
Basically. We had like a back patio. It's not there anymore. I don't remember when they ripped that out. Maybe when I was in college.
Oh,
We
thanks,
had
Mom.
cable.
Mom's bringing up my injuries. Yes, I did do that
Oh,
too.
I remember that. You telling me that.
Yeah.
But every year my dad would make me like paint the patio furniture too. And we had an apple tree with a tire swing.
Yeah, those were super dangerous.
I loved my tire swing. Ours wasn't even a real tire. It was a plastic tire.
Yeah, we had a swing set, and it was always fun to see like who could get higher, and then once you got to the highest peak, you jumped off.
Tire swings are bomb.
Yeah, they were good. Let's see. There we go. We played tackle basketball. There you go. I drink from the hose, pee by the tree, not on your neighbor's flowers. Exactly. We didn't have street lights, but my mom could whistle loud enough to be heard for miles. There you go. It's 10 o'clock. Do you know where your children are? Right. They used to have to remind adults. My mom whistled too. My mom didn't. Crap. Thanks for reminding me. Same here. I did basically whatever I wanted as a kid. Didn't get grounded much. There you go. Yes. So I did. I took a push pop, tried to push the bottom of the pop up with my teeth, and it slipped and pierced the back of my throat. That was not a good injury. We didn't have a sandbox. We had a wood. Just be home for dinner. Yep. There you go. As a kid, my husband ran into a pole in his basement, split his head 3 stitches. 3 weeks later, did it again. 3 weeks later, one more time. He's a slow learner. Jeez. We had the classic turtle sandbox for our kids in the 80s and 90s. Yeah. I remember the turtle. I don't know if I remember the turtle from the 80s and 90s or I've just seen
I know
it.
the turtle. Yeah, I never had the turtle, but I do remember it.
Yeah. We had a rope swing and a swimming hole till it broke and the kid broke his neck. Yes. My dad's whistle could be heard 2 miles away, and I don't think that gene activates until you become a parent. Oh, is that true? Yeah. We had street lights, and when the street lights came on, we had to go home. But the amount of mischief we got into in the neighborhood, like during that period of time, and especially if we were allowed out a little late, like on summer where it was dark.
Mischief.
Oh yeah, we used to do the dog crap in the paper bag and light it on fire and put it on our neighbor's
I never
porch.
did that. I
Never did that. No, that was a good one. Until you caught the guy who knew the prank, because one person we did it to knew and just kicked it off the front porch. And but yeah, that was a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Let's see. My dad. Let's see. I saw one of those turtle sandboxes come united from the top of the car. Untied from the top of the car at 60
United.
Yes to the streetlight curfew. Out. Our chickens used our turtle to swim in now. There you go. We were rushing out the last day of 8th grade. All running, and somehow I turned and ran into a beam that holds the roof up. Only spotted. Jeez. Yeah, I got injured a lot as a kid. Like a lot.
Sounds
now
like
that I'm thinking about them all in my head, I got injured quite a bit.
Well, boys are rough and tumble, so I mean that makes sense.
Yeah. You left me alone. I'm like our dog. If you leave him alone for too long, eventually he's going to destroy something. That's me when I was a kid. If you left me alone for too long,
That's
eventually.
you now. What are you talking about?
No, it's not.
That's you like this morning.
This morning, I was just doing my wall starings like usual. Like you like to call them, my wall starings.
Adam likes to do his wall starings.
I don't do wall starings. I sit and I relax and I drink my coffee. I wake up.
Not me.
Does everybody has their own morning routine. Like, there's some people
My morning routine is I get up and I leave.
Yeah.
I get up. I'm like, I literally get up and I leave in like 10 minutes after I get up.
It's all fun and games till the crazy guy throws the flaming bag of dog shit back at you. That's right. Yep. Yeah. Everybody has like some people used to sit there. I don't remember who. I want to say it was like a friend of mine. I don't remember. But there was a meme about like, I think it was like Southern dads or something like that. And like, there's the noise of a coffee maker and them just standing in front of the coffee maker waiting for it to get finished brewing. Did your dad ever do that?
No, my mom would make him coffee.
My dad had when we, this was recent. My dad had a coffee maker that would shut off when you pulled the pot out.
Yeah.
So like 5 minutes out, not even 4 minutes after it started brewing, he'd pull the pot out and put his cup under it.
Yeah.
So I'm like, you can't wait for the pot to finish? No. I'm like, okay, never mind.
Wow.
Yeah. I've never done that. Well, maybe. I don't know. But the Keurig has just spoiled us. We don't have.
I never used a regular coffee pot.
Ever?
Ever. I don't even know how.
That's real hard. You get the filter, you put the filter in, you put the coffee in the filter, you put the water in the back of the coffee pot, and you hit on.
Oh.
Then it heats up, and then you hear, and it starts to drip out, and then it fills the pot with coffee, and then you dump the coffee out of the pot and into your cup.
Yeah, I never used a coffee maker like that.
You've never ever once used a real coffee maker.
What I said was...
Didn't you work in a restaurant for a period of time? You didn't have to make coffee in a restaurant?
Adam, I bus tables.
Yeah, but that bussers do that all the time. They make the...
Okay, I worked there for like a day and a half.
Because you dropped everything?
Yeah. And plus, people there were like... They were like not nice.
Yeah. JD being the healthy one, started doing yoga in the morning and meditation. Probably a good way to start the day. Shit, shower, coffee, complain about all the work I have to do till 2 p.m., pack orders, run to the post office, come back till 5, eat dinner, eBay, relax for a bit, go to bed, repeat. There you go. I'm kind of boring. Morning routine, just give me a slice of coffee, nobody gets hurt. Drip coffee is so much better than Keurig. There you go. That's too many steps for coffee now.
Right?
I don't know how to make coffee for real.
Sam.
Like you mean for real, like you don't know how to make coffee, like even on a Keurig, or you don't know how to make coffee?
She probably
like
means out of one of those coffee pots.
One of those old fangled coffee pots. Well, you'd be real confused if I put a percolator in front of you and you tried to use that.
I wouldn't try.
I have to get up.
Go to Starbucks.
I have to get up to work. Tell my supervisor no talkie till I've had my energy drink. Yeah, I'm not that bad in the morning. I get up and I typically drink my coffee and sit on the couch for a little while and just wake up.
Stare at the wall.
Yeah. I don't stare
Not
at the
me.
wall.
I get up at like 6:45 or 7, depending. I like go to the bathroom and I get ready and blah 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 blah, and I let the dog out, and then I'll like go out and do deliveries, or like I'll cross list or whatever. I never like stare at the wall, and I never drink coffee in the morning. Like when I first get up, I know it's shocking to you. I always drink water.
Yeah.
I always drink water, and then like later I'll get a coffee. Like today I didn't have one until like 7. I was really dying though today. I was sluggish. I'm coming back to life now.
I have to have coffee first thing in the morning, or else I'm not going to get going at all. I'm just going to sit there and be I'll probably go back to sleep if I didn't have coffee.
I was looking to see if there were any, Uber coupons, which there are half off Sheets, but they won't deliver this from the Sheets by us. It's the one on Campbell's Run Road. And they would charge an extra $6. Why is it that Sheets?
That's stupid. Never made a cup of coffee. Got it. Got to keep them percolating. That's right. I don't schedule meetings prior to 10 a.m. because I'm an ass first thing in the morning. Yeah. Percolators and French press are my favorite ways to make coffee. They do make a good cup. I'll give you that.
French press?
Yeah. Wake up, wash my Adderall down with some coffee, watch TV till it kicks in, and list pull order ship show list lunch. There you go. Andy's sleeping. Yes, sir. Don't water my coffee down with anything. That's right. Yeah. Junk Monkey and a slice of coffee. I can use a Keurig for hot chocolate. Well, then you can make a cup of coffee because it's the same. You pop the pot in, hit the start button. They say caffeine works better if you wait an hour after you wake up to consume it. Is that true? I never heard that.
That's usually like the earliest I will consume it, because if I get up and do something, I'll wait like an hour.
If I get up and I don't drink coffee, I guarantee you'll see me sleeping on the couch. Like, I'll just fall back asleep.
You'll see you sleeping on the couch anyways.
That's not true. When was the last time I took a nap?
Tuesday.
Did I take a nap on Tuesday? Oh, yeah, yes. I did. That's right, yeah. That was after the large meal we had. I don't remember what we had, though. Confession, I'm not a coffee... Quesadilla? Oh, yeah, Sarah and her quesadilla maker. She struck again. They're good. They're good. Confession, I'm not a coffee...
You don't flip it. You just smash it in there, and when it starts smoking, you take it out.
She put a little tahini in them, and that actually sets it off. Or adobo. Either one. It's good. It was good with the tahini. I actually liked it when you gave me a piece of yours. But yeah, she used her quesadilla maker.
We're out of queso whatever cheese, so I gotta get some.
Not a coffee drinker. I have a Diet Pepsi every morning. I could never do it. Having something carbonated in the morning would probably not work for me at all. I've never done it. But I don't drink a lot of soda at all, so I'll just consume through the first hour and beyond. In the winter, I have a hot cup of tea when I wake up. If you can wait an hour, you don't get the afternoon crash. But if you keep drinking throughout the afternoon, you don't have to worry about it. I can't do it anymore. I used to. When I worked in insurance, I would drink coffee nonstop. And then, like, when I turned like 33, I started getting the shakes. Like, I drink so much coffee and like I'd get trembly and I'd feel like my heart was racing, and so I stopped. And now I could have is 2 a day. In fact, today I had the 2 cups of coffee, and then like around noon you had those little cans of Coca-Cola, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna have one, and I drank it, and I felt a little, not a lot, but just a little, and I'm like, too much caffeine again.
You're such a baby.
I cannot, like, and the speed in which you drink your coffee, I couldn't do it. How do you not poop your pants drinking coffee that fast? I need to know.
Because I'm not like you. I'm continent. I have control over my bowels.
But still, the amount that is Sarah gets the largest, not the largest, the second largest.
It's called a Venti. Well, they have a Trenta, but they don't make that in like all the drinks.
Oh, okay, so whatever, some Italian version of the extra large. She gets the extra large coffee, and I'd say if Starbucks is probably 5 miles from our house, maybe 6.
You think that's 6 miles?
You don't think? No, I mean the road, like not as the crow flies.
No, Adam. Starbucks is literally a half a mile away.
You think?
Walmart is 0.3 miles from our house, and Starbucks is
so maybe it's a mile and a half.
Miles?
I was just thinking with the way the road winds through and comes back, it's probably maybe 2 or 3. Maybe it's 2 or 3 miles. Whatever. By the time that you should have stuck with this. I'm telling you should have stuck with the 6 miles because it would have made you sound a little better. But by the time we get from Starbucks back to our house, which is a grand total of about 10 minutes, her coffee's
it's like
gone.
2 minutes. It's like 2 minutes.
Her coffee is gone. There is no coffee, and she's just the whole way home. It doesn't leave her hand or her mouth.
I think I went to Starbucks earlier, and didn't I come home with a full coffee?
But you had to drive home. If you're in my car and you have it, it's gone. How many times do you get out of the truck and throw it in the trash can before you walk in the house? Every time. Yeah, it's gone. And I would literally poop my pants if I drank coffee that fast. Let's see here. One of my coworkers would drink a 6-pack of Diet Pepsi every day. Jeez, coffee makes me poop. Yes. I used to drink 1 cup of coffee a day. I stopped when my significant other passed. Too lazy to make a pot of coffee. Used to drink 1 whole pot, but I only drank 1 cup. Get a Keurig, Ping. You can make individual cups. Do you really, JD? Like McDonald's coffee? Maybe
People
it's different
do.
in Canada. It sucks here. It's like water with a splash of coffee. Starbucks is across the street from me and about 8 doors down. The greatest thing that ever happened to me. There you go. Woo, Junk Monkey got paid $30 pair of Asics.
Nice.
In my 30s, I became decaffeinated by necessity. Caffeine can send me to the ER. Well, then you definitely don't want it. But do you drink decaf coffee or no? Because I've heard if you can't drink caffeine, you shouldn't even drink decaf. But I'm not 100% on that, Julie. I'd like to know.
I used to have a heart condition, and they told me to stop drinking caffeine, but I outgrew it, and now I'm fine.
Now she drinks more caffeine than most humans. with your Trenta something or other.
It's a venti. It's a venti. Okay.
Iced creamy brown sugar latte something or other. I don't remember. What do you get?
I either get the brown sugar, the brown sugar oat milk shaken espresso, or the chocolate cream cold brew. But today I just got a latte, an iced cafe latte, because I wasn't in the mood. Because yesterday when I went to my mom's, when I went in the morning, I got one of those oat milk whatever espresso drinks. And I swear she just didn't put any coffee in it. I swear she just put all oat milk in it. So it's like it was just drinking straight up oat milk. So I was like turned off of that drink. I don't know. I feel like it wasn't different Starbucks too.
It was bad. Oh, sorry, I had to sneeze. It was very bad Odie.
Very bad Odie. I mean,
well, you got the one that you got at Caesar's Palace was bad too. Maybe it's just a bad drink now.
That was a latte. That was a latte. I didn't get the oat milk there.
Yeah. Let's see. Starbucks is the only decaf that's any good. Decaf is an abomination unto the Lord. Adam, what's your coffee? JD, I'm not a picky coffee guy. Like, if you get me like a medium roast something or other in a Keurig, I'm fine. I'll even go dark roast. Light roast, I'm not a real big fan of in that one coffee that
you know what? Light roast actually I think has more caffeine.
No, I want it to taste like coffee.
No, but I'm just saying,
if it's a very mild, that's why I don't like our McDonald's. And maybe it's just our McDonald's, but our McDonald's coffee is the same. It doesn't taste that much like coffee. It tastes like somebody waved a coffee bean over it and then gave it to you. Like, it's just very mild, very, very, very mild coffee. And then if you have them put cream and sugar in it, all you taste is cream and sugar with like a aftertaste of coffee. So that's why I don't like it. Yes, some decaf has way more caffeine than you would think. So even I have to limit the amount of decaf I drink. Yeah, no, I figured that. Yeah. I did the same thing, Julie. I swore off of caffeine for years just because it wasn't sitting well with me. And I started drinking decaf because I have Coffeeholic in living with me. And every time
Coffeeholic?
Yeah, well, once you got into the pods and all the espresso and all this stuff, every day for like 6 hours, 8 hours a day in my life, I'd smell coffee, and it smells great. And so I started drinking decaf, but it had the same effect. It was like, screw it, I'm just going to have 1 cup of regular every day, and that was fine.
Remember when I would drink coffee in bed when I was still working in the office?
Yes.
And I would
fall asleep.
Yes.
How do you, I'd be up all night. If I had a cup of coffee right now, I would not go to sleep till 6 a.m.
Oh no, I will fall asleep before I finish drinking it.
If I had an iced tea right now, I would not fall asleep till like 4.
It won't keep me out.
In fact, when we,
it's a magical power that I have.
When we went out, we went not the last time we were in Applebee's with your mom, but the time before that, I had when we got the apps or whatever at like 9 o'clock, I had a Coke, and I didn't fall asleep till like 5:30 in the morning.
Well then,
yeah, can't do it. I don't know how anybody can drink coffee in bed and fall asleep.
Oh yes, always.
My dad and stepmom both took a cup of coffee to bed with them, never kept them awake. Yeah, my dad. He doesn't do it anymore, but he used to drink coffee.
Oh, I thought you were saying that. I'm like, I didn't know you had a stepmom. Where was that?
No, my dad, he would, when I was younger, he would drink coffee all day. Like, he loved 7-Eleven coffee, and we would have to stop at 7-Eleven anywhere we went to get him coffee. And then we'd have to do it again like 3.5 hours later. Like, that was my dad's thing. It was coffee, cigarette. That was his whole time. Like, he loved it.
That was his vibe.
My dad was such a smoker, like such a smoker, that like we would go to like Best Buy or something like that, and he would park his car, like, you know, because my dad was a spot guy. Was your dad the spot, like a parking spot guy? Like, there's plenty of spots in the back of the lot, but he'd circle the lot until he found something close.
Not necessarily.
My dad he had to find a great parking spot. So, and then when he found a great, you know, close enough. So at most we're 3 rows back in a parking lot, right? He would get out of the car, light a cigarette, smoke it until we got to the front door, and then throw it in the ashtray. Like 2.5, not even a minute tops. Like that. He was dedicated.
Wow.
Speaking of, I might make myself a cup of cafe. There you go. Do it. Sleep has to do with calcium and magnesium. Okay. My dad sleeps through the night easily also, even after drinking coffee. I wish coffee would keep me awake like that. I would get so much done. I like caffeinated, very evil roasts. Americano with an extra shot after dinner. Wake up and drink coffee all day. Take naps at least once a week. Sometimes I wake up, drink coffee, go right back to sleep. I can't do it.
Yeah, I always go to sleep immediately.
Got to get the tree spot. I don't know what that is. Probably because I have ADHD. Stimulants don't work except in large volumes. Got it. I was diagnosed with that when I was a child. And I don't think I have that tendencies anymore. Do you think I do?
ADHD?
Mm-hmm.
No, Adam.
No.
If anyone has ADHD, it's me.
You probably do.
I mean, whatever.
Did you get the Ritalin drugs whenever you were young?
No, Adam, I've never been on any prescription medication my whole life. I think you know that.
Oh, the tree spot. Okay, yeah. Now, Andy, I forgot you live in California, the tree spot. Yeah, that doesn't apply here because we don't get that much sunshine. But yes, you're right.
But it is hot. It is hot.
Yeah. Yeah, but we don't have as much direct sunlight as they do. But yeah, you're right. The tree spot is always. It's hilarious in California. You see like parking lots that have like tons of open spots, but everyone that's near the trees are always taken because people want shade. But yeah, now I remember what you're talking about. It's been a while. It's been almost 9 years. So I think the test for ADHD isn't congruent. No, I'm trying to remember what congruent.
You're breaking up, or maybe you're not breaking up. Maybe it's just in my imagination.
It might be. What does congruent mean? I have a general idea what it means, but I can't remember. Yeah, I'm in Florida, so everyone wants the tree spot. Yeah, got to get the tree spot. Your parents weren't.
Yeah, there's not many tree spots around here.
Well, there's tons, but
I always would get the tree spots at Century 3, JCPenney.
I feel like the people aren't really.
Now that mall is condemned.
Is it been officially condemned?
Yep, as of like a couple days ago.
Are they going to tear it down finally?
I don't know.
That's quite the project. That was one of the biggest malls in the area. Yes,
it is huge and also destroyed completely inside. People have destroyed it.
Yeah. ADHD is a pretty new time diagnostic. Before it was ADD. Oh, it might have been what I got diagnosed with. Or hyperactivity disorder. It's not a one size fits all. That's true. Similar to autism. Comes in various flavors. Isn't the same for everyone. Here's your mom.
What time? What? What's she saying?
I don't know. Sometimes the tree spots result in a car covered in bird crap. That's what I was thinking. Yes. Or pine needles like Sarah used to get at her old job. You'd have like 65 pounds of pine needles.
So many pine needles.
I remember we pulled tons of pine needles out from under your hood.
So many pine needles.
Yet another reason why you should have stopped working there earlier.
Because of the pine needles?
Yeah. I don't know. There you had many reasons. That was probably low on the totem pole. Or spiders if you leave the windows cracked. What time do you shut down?
Oh, in 8 minutes, mother.
Roughly, yeah. What is she probably needs to talk to you about something?
No, he probably doesn't.
No. Maybe.
She can talk to me anytime she wants to.
Barb, we'll stay on a little longer if you want us to, though. We've already been kicked off once for the power
yes,
going
because
out.
of the power going out. Yeah.
That's right. So we should talk a little bit about reselling because we haven't at all.
We don't have to.
Okay.
Oh, look, Mom, I got your cooler in the background.
Since I was late, I may have missed how were sales this week. Yeah, we did talk about it briefly, but we could talk about it again. They've been solid, very solid. We've been better than normal, I'd say, above average for us. And higher dollar stuff too. It's not just postcard. We've been selling some pretty good. Sarah sold a ton of Cabbage Patches lately.
I mean, not a ton.
More than the last 2 weeks.
Well, yeah.
And
They're
you know
picking
what?
back up.
Poshmark came alive.
Yes.
Like, and it came alive because we normally would get like one day where we'd get a whole bunch of sales. But this time it's been kind of consistent. We've sold some Cabbage Patches on it. We've sold some clothing on it. We've sold some just randomness. We sold a puzzle. We sold what else? We sold that bundle. What was that all in that bundle? Trading cards. There was a book.
Pogs.
Comic books. Yeah, some of the stuff.
Jeans.
And that's another thing that happened to us this week. A lot of the stuff that has been kind of stale in our store has been going. Because that scrapbook we had forever. That pink cat we had for a while.
Yes.
And then some old postcards that have been with us for a while have gone. So like it's been a good week. We've been fairly happy with it. I have no complaints, but yeah. So so I did have a ground advantage that went cheaper. So from here to Florida, 2 pounds.
Florida
Was $8 and some odd cents. So maybe it's the southern part of Florida. That's why $8 and some odd cents. With ground advantage, it was $7.50.
odd cents.
Sarah has yet to have one that has been actually cheaper. So, and then I saw Dave had one today where his was cheaper for 1 pound packages almost across the board. So maybe it's the sweet spot is that 1 pound range, like 1 pound and under 2. So I don't know. Who knows? Just wanted to let you know this is my first time in your live. So I just started watching your channel in the past week or so, and I enjoy your videos. Thanks for the content. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. It's been, did you find me because of the depressing video? Got a lot of new subscribers out of that video, which Friday's video is the opposite of that.
Wow.
And I'm rather proud of this video, which means it's going to tank. But yeah, I'm rather proud of it. I really enjoyed making the video. It's long. But yeah. So I hope you guys watch Friday at 6 p.m. It'll be coming out. So Monday sucked for me, but the rest of the week was pretty good. Today was quite good. Oh, awesome. Overall, my sales have been pretty... Wait a minute. I just want to remember this moment when Jackass Retro said he had a good sales week because I haven't heard that yet. It only took 2 days to come out of the negative after the $1,200 UPS shipping label adjustment. What?
What is that about?
How did that happen? I gotta know. Well, no, but that's funny. Was watching other resellers and yours just came up recommended on my homepage. Oh, great. YouTube's doing their job. Yes, that's awesome. I'm happy. Our live shows every Thursday and Sunday. It's seldom, I'd say it's about 95% something else and maybe 5% of reselling. It's kind of about like just all over the place. I think your videos are better when you move around the house. I agree, JD, and I'm trying to work that out because I have an audio issue and it drives me. It's
What's
everybody
your
has.
audio? Yeah.
Well, when you're in a bigger room and you're using like a phone or a GoPro, it's echoey. Whereas in here, I have it all set up so that my vocals are not echoey. And I'm trying to I bought a lapel mic.
A lapel mic.
So that the audio doesn't sound as crappy. And it's a pet peeve of mine. Like I was on the Pickers podcast and this to me sounded too loud whenever I listened to it. And I was like, oh man, my audio is all jacked. And for whatever reason, it's just a pet peeve of mine. Audio has to be pretty good. And so I'm working on it. I'm going to do more like that, JD, but I do want to get the audio dialed in a little better. Shipped a big painting. They said it was oversized, had proof otherwise, contested it, won. Now I have to wait for 10 days Monday. Oh, geez. Somebody at USPS shipping supplies is an idiot. I ordered 25 packs of those shoe boxes and they sent 2 10-packs.
Yeah, I feel like they always mess it up somehow.
Did they don't mess ours? Has ours ever been messed
They
up?
do. Sometimes they don't come at all.
Yes, that has happened. Yeah, Junk Monkey, it's, you got to consider the source there, right? I mean, they don't do too many things spot on. So, I mean, at least they're free, right? And that's probably another thing they're thinking is the guy who's probably putting these orders together are like, these are free, who cares? So, thank you for not playing distracting repetitive music in the background of your vids. Really? You guys don't like that? Because I'll be honest with you, I was thinking about doing it.
Oh,
but not now,
stand
Julie.
when there's music in the background.
Really? Because Paul does that.
He does? I never noticed.
See, you don't notice it. Yeah, it's there. It's very mild. But yeah, it's like it's no, it's nothing like that.
It's not mild.
Shut up. Yeah, I was thinking about doing that, but I don't know. I'm trying to Machu says no music, please. JD's giving it a thumbs up. Ginger Marvin does that. Yeah, okay, well, I won't do it. Never mind. I was thinking about it because then it would probably solve a little bit of my pickiness when it comes to the audio, but I'll just keep messing around because I filmed a little bit with the lapel mic the other day, and I had to refilm it because it was on my shirt, and it was every time I moved my arms or my, and I talk with my hands. So every time I moved my arms, it would, rub up against my shirt and make a noise. And it was, that drove me even more mental. So I'm like, okay. I'm like, I'll just won't do it. Okay. So I will do more, JD, I promise. Hate background music. Okay. Nobody does it right. So just leave it out. How do you do it right, Andy? I'm just curious. I like Part-Time Pickers music on his souls. I haven't watched him in a while.
I like Part-Time Pickers music.
He doesn't have that anymore. That one, your favorite song that you used to sing all the time.
What's my favorite song?
Part-Time Pickers was the first one and the last one. Gotta be the first one. That one.
Oh, yeah. I think I remember it now.
Sarah used to sing it all the time when we were watching it.
I think I remember. I haven't watched for a while, though.
Sarah likes to take songs and purposely sing them poorly.
No, I just can't sing.
No.
It's not on purpose.
You definitely are doing it on purpose. Because you're like...
That's just how I sing.
That's just it. Just do it like they do on NCIS and isolate the noise and drop it out. Easy peasy. I use a wireless lapel mic and clip it to my cap so it does not get the shirt noise. Smart. I don't have a hat. Smart. And it would be weird if I was inside wearing a hat.
Why? I wear hats.
Because I never wear a hat. If all of a sudden I just... It'd be like Kevin doing all his videos from now on with no hat. Everybody would be like, this is odd.
He doesn't wear hats sometimes.
Every now and again, but then he gets comments about him dyeing hair, so then he goes back to the hat.
I don't know, Kevin. Your hair is like, I don't see any grays.
Are you going on the record of saying you think Kevin dyes?
No.
I don't think he does.
I just am so confused about how he can have such luxurious hair. That's so
I
funny.
knew it would get him out of the lurking.
I just don't know how you don't have any gray hair.
What's up, buddy?
My hair would be completely gray if
I thought he would have commented a long time ago about the shirt, and then
Oh,
maybe a Commonwealth picker.
You do have amazing hair.
I hope he puts the solds like he sold them. Diegetic soundtracks instead of blabbering and using music to tie it together. Sounds like you know a little bit about this. You're an editor? I can't stand YouTube copyright free shitty house music, vocal background music, total garbage. It reminds me I need to give Cameron a talking to.
I don't know.
You
I
can wear a
think
hat.
though some of the free music is fine.
R&R goodies, I cannot wear a hat. And I'll tell you why. Because I have long ears. Not big ears, but long ears. So when I put a hat on, I get the Dumbo effect and my ears come out. So then I look like Alfred E. Newman with a hat on. With a beard.
I don't know about that.
Can't do it. No. You're in softball, Kevin, out of the lurking. I didn't say, I said nothing. I said nothing. I was just wondering if Sarah was going on the record. You could also use a phone Bluetooth piece and clip it on the ear. Yeah, sure. Hezbollah has joined the... it's real and it's fabulous. There you go. Yorkie puppy. That's right. No. He's saying no. I'm a Solus Music School dropout. Got it. Yes, he is. One and the same. Only Wednesdays and Sundays. No, the sunglasses are key. You got to have the sunglasses. He's got Oakleys. Oakleys are the best sunglasses.
Yeah,
made.
Adam loves Oakleys too.
I'm a fan. I did not know until I bought my first pair of Oakleys. And then I was like, yeah, I can understand why people love these things.
I don't wear sunglasses at all.
You should.
Of course I should, but I know I don't.
Uh-oh. Kevin's been busy shipping. Wife and Bubba's girlfriend are on strike. Oh,
Uh-oh.
they unionized on you? they union. Bubba's girlfriend needs a Yorkie puppy. What did you do to check them off to know until I bought my first, Kevin? What did you do to check them off not to know until I bought my first?
I don't know.
Yeah, I got nothing on that one. Never use the mic to do a comment. It picks up other people's things. That's true. Sunglasses are for eyes, not the back of your head. No, they go on when you're inside. They go up here, and if you have a hat on, they go above the brim. That's the way it works. Wallen chewed on them the other day, but I still wear them. No, you can't get rid of those things. They're Oakleys. That's just the best.
Don't they have a warranty?
Not for a dog chew. You'd have to buy a new frame. I don't think.
Oh, you didn't get the puppy proof.
Did you get? You didn't get the extended warranty,
warranty,
did you, there, buddy? You get the Bob proof guarantee.
Oh my goodness!
I think he means you wear them backwards. Yeah, no, I know. I know what
people
he means.
do wear. People do wear.
People
them
do
that way.
that, yeah, and put them on the back of the head. But
Yeah.
I always put them on the top of my head. And I don't wear hats, but if I wore hats, they'd be where Kevin's is when they're indoors. It's just a thing, right? I don't know.
Right.
Oakley gives you a nice case so you don't put them... Seriously? You're going to keep going with this? My wallet and all my belts have chewed on by puppies. Yes, like the gas cans. They're chewing on gas cans too? No. Don't do that.
What do you mean gas cans?
Like
gas cans?
Yeah, like gas cans. I imagine they're gas cans.
I don't know. I thought there was a sunglasses.
Unless
called
that's
gas cans.
unless that's an Oakley's that I don't know. My comment you would not understand was the mic picking up bits and pieces of what you guys were saying and adding
Yes.
to it. Oh, I got it.
Gas can is a sunglass.
My eyes are back here. Oh, they are? Okay.
Yes.
Type of Oakley. Got it. I don't know the names. I have one pair that I absolutely love, and I'll never buy another pair until they break.
You have like 3 pairs.
I have 2.
No,
Oh, no, I do have 3. I have the clear ones, but I hate the clear ones because they're not polarized.
Yeah, I don't like those clear ones either.
I put them on the back, and they fall off if I put them on top of my head. Yeah. Nah, I love them. Anywho, we're going to get out of here. Coming up on the channel tomorrow, 6 p.m., the positive side of reselling. Or why you should be a full-time. Actually, the thumbnail is awesome. I might get some hate for it, but I don't care. So if nothing else, just look at the thumbnail. And then Sunday, me and Sarah will be back here live at 9:30. And then Monday, there is a video coming out, but it might be something a little different. So you're just going to have to wait and see.
Ooh.
So, Kevin's going to bed. My wife has me going to Fall Out Boy concert tomorrow. Have a great
Fall
night.
Out Boy.
Have fun.
Enjoy.
Sal's too cool. He only wears sunglasses at night. Well done. Well done, sir.
That's funny.
So yeah, that's that. So yeah, we'll see you guys on Sunday night. Do you have anything you want to plug before we get out of here?
Just plugging my giveaway. Go follow me. I'm almost to 6,000 followers.
Yeah.
I know you
Check out
probably
the Daily
already are,
Cabbage.
but do it anyway.
That's it. Nope.
Okay.
Let me get rid of it. All right, guys. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. We will see you back here Sunday at 9:30, hopefully without a thunderstorm
Indeed.
this time.
Yes.
So, we'll see you then.
Good day, sir.
Bye.
Good day, sir.